This is called apex. I said before, no, nothing. It's empty. Here, no, I have something aggregated based on the product. And this one for the three dimensions. Now you have created the data cube. What can you do with? What are the possible operations that you can do? If you're in traditional database, we have insert, we have update, we have delete, we have select. Here, just I can access and retrieve, and I can view the data. So see, for example, we have roll up or drill up. So from the name, starting from specific dimension, I can
Go up.
to higher. Drill down, it means go to more details. If I'm speaking about a quarter, then I can go to the months. I can go to days and see that and show the results. Up, if I'm speaking about the quarter, then I can go up to the year and so on. This is like, and here, slice and dice. Slice, just I need from that data, the data cube, I need just 2 dimensions. Like quarter 1, and then all the locations. Quarter location, time location. It's like a table, normal table, slice. And then dice, no, it's more than 2 dimensions. So I'm speaking about, for example, 3, the time, location, and product item. But in a small size. I'll show you all of these. And also we can have drill across, drill through, which is just, it's not necessary to go. Yeah, I can go like diagonal view, and I can go deep view of the data. It's not up or down, and so on. But the main operations, pivot. Pivot, it means also rotate.
Yeah.
I can just change the angle of view. So I have all of these. Let's see this example. This is the current view. Then if I'm rolling up, then what I'm doing here, locations from cities,
Countries.
up to the countries. Here, this is like a dice. See, a dice is, this is the view I have. I'm reducing from either from 1 dimension or 2 dimensions. Here, instead of having a view for all of these cities, just
Choose
the view is for those 2 cities. Just 2 items, 2 quarters, and so this is like nice. And we have also another view, which is a slice. For sure, this is drilled down, yeah? Why is it drilled down? Why it is drilled down, Shabbat? Why it is drilled down? Huh? Yeah, so from quarter, see, the time here, quarters, go more looking for more details, so I need just those details based on the months. Yes, months, okay. And now, this one, as I said before, slice. I'm talking about 2 Ds, just like one slice, like a normal table. Then if you need to do pivot, then rotate. I can rotate even this one. I can just rotate it to see. So pivoting here, it means that I'm looking at it like in the opposite, yes? Horizontal. So this is a location, now this is a location, this is a height. Rotate, yes.
What's the difference between the slides and this? Both are 2 dimension?
No. See slice, I'm talking about just this is like one slice.
Yeah.
There is no depth, there is no another dimension here. It's like a table. In the dice, no, I have a small cube, but that reduced the the number of values, the categories within 1 dimension. So as I'm speaking about, for example, here 3 dimensions again, but that dimension in terms of cities has these 2 items. And now let's go to another section. This section will talk about the design, how to design the data warehouse. These are just, for example, general processes to design the data warehouse. And when I'm speaking about a top-down view, I have just to decide about the data I need. Then I have to move to, let's say, to more details about the data, in which I need to extract, I need to clean, and to do more processing for the data. And then I have to consider the design. I said before, if you are designing in star schema, then I have to consider two things. Fact table
and the
dimensions, yes? And then also the measurements. Measurements is a part of this view. So what I need to do now, I need just actually to determine what's the fact tables and what are the dimension tables I have. So I'm speaking in terms of data warehouse, because those fact table, dimension tables is a part of data warehouse, not about part of the traditional database. And this is why I said data warehouse view. So top down, what are the related information if I need to design a data warehouse for academic? I'll speak here that I need something from PeopleSoft, from Blackboard, I need something from the paperwork they have here, and exam unit, whatever, and all of these things. But in general, top down. I'm not speaking about the data, and I'm speaking about in general. I need those resources, I need that. What's the model you need to do? Then go to the data. Extract real data from those sources. Then speak about warehouse. Convert all the data you have into dimension table and fact tables. Finally, business query view. Now you have all of these structures. What are the queries you are the design is responsible to respond to? So you need, for example, now I'm speaking also about the measurements you need. And so what's the format of the query? If the end user needs to ask a question about the data from the warehouse, what's the format? What's the command? Is it graphical user interface? Is it just by typing command, and so on? Another review about the data warehouse design process is like any project. If you are designing your project in a top-down approach, then I'm speaking about what? What are the in a top-down or bottom-up? Top-down, here. I'm speaking about planning. Then you move to requirements. Say requirement study. I need to study the requirement. Then I may need to do analysis. And then I may need to do finally design. What else? Like integration, and then test, and then maybe implementation, deployment. Yeah. So these are, for example, this is one view. It's like top down. It's starting from planning, requirements, analysis, and so if I'm speaking, this is called the similar to the waterfall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, if you are speaking about something else like the spiral, then I'm speaking about to create like a prototype based on this movement. So I'll start from planning to analysis, requirements, then analysis, and so on until I have prototype. This is just when in a short time. I don't need to implement all the details, And then next phase, what I have to do, I have to go back and increase the requirements, increase the prototype, until you are being satisfied. At that point, you can stop and then say this is the model. This is the model here. Also similar to the same thing. So if I'm speaking about this is spiral, so you will have it like this, like then spiral. This. Every time you are adding, you are modifying, you are testing, you are also and you are producing like another version, new version of the system, release of the system. Typical data warehouse design process. This is a very important part. I'm speaking about the design again. So I can start by choosing the business process. Is it enterprise or data mart or visual? Speak about these three business models. Then do a grade. So just try to adapt the data you have based on the model you are working on. Then finally choose the dimensions you need and the fact table. And also choose the measures. And why do we need to do that? Because if you are designing star schema, I need those tables. I need the fact table, I need the dimensions, I need the measures. So here you can just measure those, determine the dimensions you have, the measurements, and then here you have specify what's the business process in general. Here speak about the general model. Is it enterprise, virtual, and so on.
Can you take a bite?
Yeah. Yes, 10 minutes, huh?